What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another UFO 50 daily bingo line. Not too much data on how well we did yesterday, because obviously spicy is spicy. There's not going to be as many players, but I think we did pretty well. I think we found a pretty good line, and I think we did it pretty fast. Could have been faster for sure, but spicy be spicy. Today we just have a regular board to start off the week, so let's just dive right into it. Let's see what it has for us. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, well, we got the gift center square. It's always pretty good. Valgar's Clutter Shop stock. Clear levels in World 1. Oh, Antarctica's not that diagonal. Both diagonals I'm not too big on. Oh, pilot questing Tomy. That's tough. I'm not sure about the gifts. We might have to look for something else. Triathlon's not happening. Maybe column 5? What about the rows? Not row 5. Not row 4. Maybe row 3? What about row 2? Antarctica's so long. Column 1, maybe? I think column 1's the play. That's gonna be column 1 for me. We'll start with Zoldaf. Yeah, I think column 1 or column 5 today are the better ones. But I feel like column 1 has some games that we don't usually do, so we'll try to. It has also pretty good level synergy with Zoldaf being right there. Zoldaf, we've seen this goal pretty much. Was it last Spicy Sunday or was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday. Can't remember. Memory got good, but it was 5 items then. This is just 4 items. Okay, well, back to the start. I was hoping he wouldn't do that. But, you know, as Zoldaf. Alright. Round 2. Okay, well, we find the item even faster this time. As always, my play here is generally to just find items before I bring it back. Okay, we got 2. That's what I thought was the corner, nothing there. I feel like there's generally just not much to talk about while Zoldaf is happening. Okay, if we get the boots, we could maybe go down there. Speaking of the level, and maybe there's something past that guy. Assuming we have the resource to use the meat maker. Well, we have actually. If we were going for gifts, we would pick that, but we're not actually. No. Okay, let me do this then. Okay. Well, if we get 32 of that, we get a bomb. I hope we don't have to do that to get the 4th item. Okay, well, now we have nothing to defend ourselves with. That's probably fine. Okay, so the meat maker is down left. Just gotta remember that. Oh, and there's an item over there. Might be a little tough to grab, but... Okay. Just gotta grab the meat maker now and we'll be out. This is a surprisingly consistent goal. 4 items is pretty much always doable in a good amount of time. A very reasonable amount of time, rather. I think after this... we're gonna go ahead and do Moscow. And there we go. Alright, Cyber Owls. Zoldaf. So Moscow with 1200 score, not that bad at all if you know how to be stealthy. Which is not as hard as it seems because you actually get to do retries in Cyber Owls. Basically the way Moscow score works is if you leave a room without being detected, you get 100 points. And that's it. So we're going to play a bit slower, but we're aiming to leave rooms without being detected. If you get half detected, then you get half the points. So 50. And here we're just going here. And 1200 score, you also get 300 from the boss, that's worth mentioning. So it's not as bad as it seems, you only need 900. Here we are going to take a detour, grab the grenade, get some good use out of it later. Here we go outside. This is not nearly as, like, this is the biggest room in the entire stage. It's actually pretty easy to get score on. You just run. That's it, you got the 100 score for that. Here we're going to throw the grenade. It's going to blow this up, alert everybody, and then we're going to leave and come back. I was going to reset the 50 to 100, so we can get 100 from this. There we go, that's an extra 100. This we just get to go up. There we go, that was 100. Here we put those guys to sleep. That does not reduce our score because we don't get detected. We just want the green key card. And we get to leave, which also gives us 100. And here, I'm just going to go over here, pick this up. I don't have the red key cards on here. Again, it doesn't matter if we get detected now because we already got the score for these rooms. We don't lose score when we get detected. We just lose our potential score. This isn't the normal path I take for this. But again, if you just keep running, they usually won't catch you. So now we just need one more 100 points, which we're going to try to get it in this room, and then we can kind of stop thinking about the score. You just stay completely still down here, and you get to go past this guy. He doesn't even know what happened. Okay, and then that's 900 scores, so now we just get to run ahead, and we don't care. We do need to pick up some bullets, though. I'm gonna try to do that here. Took a damage, doesn't matter. Alright, and now we beat Hacktoon? Is that what this guy's called? I don't remember. Hacktoon. There we go, 300 points. Mission complete. And then we just approve. It says 1200. Alright. We're going to start camouflage. Escape with 5 babies. And this is also good. This is going to do... Well, if we do a little bit more camouflage after, we will get 8 levels. So this will count for 8 levels in 3 games. So we don't care about anything else here. The oranges, they're in the way. Or well, rather, they're out of the way. If they're in the way, we'll get them, but... We're just looking for the baby. There, we do have to go... yeah, right here. I forgot how that worked for a second. You use the grass, go here, and then become sand. After playing Cyber Owls Moscow, this feels really slow. We don't care about the oranges, we're just going out. See you. Since we have to do some extra levels, I think I'll skip the baby on here and I'll just take the regular exit. This is one level where there's a big difference between the regular clear and then the clear with the baby. So yeah, we'll just take this exit here. You're getting the baby is insanely fast on this one. Or not even, you know. We just get everything. It's so fast to get every single item on this level, you might as well just do it. It's crazy. We're gonna get the baby on this one as well. Unfortunately, we're kind of blocked by this cycle. I didn't even think about that. Oops. There we go. I usually use the highlight to gauge where I'm supposed to go. And I opened the highlight, I just forgot to, you know, actually time myself. Alright. Here we're also going to, okay, well, we're gonna start over. I forgot you actually don't even camouflage at the start here. You just use this guy as cover. We're gonna take the fast exit here as well, because it's pretty fast. And that's what, 6 levels now? And the next 2 levels we have to get 1 baby. This one? Yeah, might as well. It's not that far off. There we go. And that's 5 babies escaped, and we're going to do 1 more level so that we can do the 8 levels progress. And I am going to do this one. Ah, jeez. This was maybe a mistake. Need to undo there. There we go. What am I, stupid? Basically, if you're trying to learn this, I would highly recommend that you do the other one. Because you have 2 options here. You can either go down or go right. The other one is faster. I'm just not very good at it. And I learned this one instead. It's going to be 8 levels. Alright, now we're going to hop into Paint Chase. Beat 7 levels without using power-ups, boosting allowed. So we just need to do 1 more level, and that'll be 8. And if we accidentally drive over a power-up, it's fine. We just need to do 1 more level afterwards. Ideally, we do this in the first 7 levels. But again, we have a 1 level buffer, so it doesn't matter. Again, by the way, if you're doing Paint Chase, the first thing you do, you go to the bottom right. And there we go. And you get, it's an Easter egg win. But it counts. So here we won't be able to use the painter, but we can use the booster. Just gotta make sure that the airplanes don't go off. Maybe 1 more wave of enemies, yeah. And that should be plenty to win. Okay, so that's 2 levels. Here there's no power-ups, so you don't even have to worry about that. We can also destroy the airplanes, it feels good. For those that don't get that, there's usually... One of the most common Paint Chase goals that I see is do Course 3 without destroying a single airplane. Kaboom. Obviously, a true Paint Chase master would be getting perfects as well. You can get a perfect on this level. I am not a paint chase master yet, so it is what it is. And that was 3. Here we need to, again, avoid the paint power-up. That's the one limit that we have on ourselves here. So unfortunately, the painter power-up is like the most helpful power-up. So we just have to be good on getting these enemies down as fast as possible. That should be enough score, right? Oh yeah, plenty. Alright, course 5. This one, we might accidentally... I'm gonna try to do it without the power-up. You can just kind of boost around like crazy, it's really hard. Oh, that's my alarm. And this has a very high paint requirement, so we're hoping we get it. That's pretty good. I'm hoping that's enough. Okay, yeah, that was actually plenty fine. Okay, here we just can't pick up the spikes. Not that big of a problem. The spikes are very handy for, again, these little worm things that spawn more worms. The worms that spawn more worms. The priority here is just get rid of them as fast as possible. If they go out of control, it's such a disaster. That should be enough. I think this is like a 60% requirement or something. Not even, it's a 40%. We smashed that. Alright, this will be the last course for the goal. We just need to not pick up the drone. Which is difficult. It is the center square. And I also think this has a pretty high paint requirement, so... we're going to try to be on the ball on top of, in terms of killing enemies. So I'm going to kill that one. I'm going to let the red one go wild in the bottom right. Then now I'm going to pick it up. This might not be enough. It looks pretty red to me. I think this is a high requirement. That could be enough. Whew. Okay, and that is that goal done. And now well, I guess there's no power-ups here. So it doesn't matter anyways, but we just need to beat this level. It's going to be 8 levels in 2 games. And then we'll just do some Campanella for a bit. This level is all like worms, so I guess out of control very fast. I'm gonna go over to the right here and regain control real quick. That should be enough. Oh yeah, plenty. Alright, and now we just need to go to Campanella. Here, we could use the warps, but we're just going to do 8 levels normally. World A has some pretty fast routes. Even if you're not using the warps for the levels. Here, I think I will do this. Skip the bonus. So that's 4 levels completed, now we're going to need to manually count. So that was 5. We will have to do the boss. I think the boss is probably faster than the bonus. 6. The bonus is an auto-scroller, so you need to wait like 10 seconds before you can leave. It'll be 7, then we should do the boss. This boss is very fast, so... Oops. Well, maybe it wasn't that fast because we did that, but believe that's it. I guess the level clear is marked when you lose control. I believe. I believe. Alright, well, very good line today. I know the food item in 8 games goal is pretty fast. It's column 1 or column 5 today. It's definitely one of those two. There's no question about it. The rest of this board is too slow. I just don't know which one. I think if you're good with the food items, there's a chance column 5 is better. I think for me, though, column 1 is the play. But that's going to do it. Very good board today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.